This video is going to show you how to screen record in QuickTime Player. Before you open QuickTime, you need to make sure that whatever you want on your screen is already open that you're going to show to your students. Today, I'm going to show them a Google slide that I created called How Do Clouds Form? Now I'm going to show you how to open up QuickTime Player on your MacBook. You will need to go to your dock. Your dock's either going to be at the bottom of your screen, some people have it on the side of their screen, and you're going to go to the launch pad. This is this icon, rocket icon. Click on the launch pad, and this is the applications that are on your computer. Now down here you will notice there's 3 dots. That means there are 3 pages of applications here. If you do not see this QuickTime Player icon on your first page, to get to the next 2 pages, you will have to do the 2-finger slide to the left on your mouse pad. Now, I'm lucky enough to have it on my first page. If you do not see it on any of these pages, you may want to look in your other subfolder here, and it may be in there. Now, I'm just going to click on QuickTime Player. Now, I know QuickTime Player is open because, first of all, I see it in my dock here with the black dot underneath, which tells me it's open and ready. And I can also look up here at the menu bar and see QuickTime Player. Now, I'm ready to record my screen. I'm going to go up here to File in the menu bar and click New Screen Recording. When I do this, you will notice a floating menu bar appears. You have 2 options for recording. This first option here will record the entire screen from top to bottom, left to right. The option beside it here, Record Selected Portion, will allow you to pick the place on your screen that you would like to record. You can move it around and resize it how you like. For this recording, I want it to be entire screen because I'm going to go in presentation mode when I start recording, and it will go into full screen when I do that. So I'm going to click on Record Entire Screen. Now, before you record, you want to go in your Options menu and make sure that your MacBook Air microphone is checked. Or if you have an external microphone that you're connected to your computer, you would pick that. Now I'm going to go out of this and I'm ready to record. Now, as soon as you click that record button, it will start recording. There is no countdown. So you need to be ready as soon as you click. When I click record, you will notice an icon comes up here in the menu bar. This shows me that I'm recording. I'm going to go ahead and get in presentation mode in my Google Slides so I can be full screen. QuickTime Player is still recording, and you can flip through your slides just as you do in the classroom. Now, when you get done with your presentation, I'm going to escape out of my presentation, and I'm ready to stop my recording. To stop my recording, I go back up to this record icon and just click it. Then my movie will appear. I need to save it somewhere on my MacBook so that I can access it later or put it where I need it to go. So I'm going to go to File and Save. Here you can rename it, and this is where you choose where you would like for it to go on your MacBook. I'm going to keep it at the desktop, but I do want to rename it How Do Clouds Form? And I'm going to click Save. Now I can go to my desktop where I saved it, and I see that it's here. Now, when I was recording, I had to actually click the present button to make it full screen. And I don't really want my students to see me do that. I want it to be ready to go as soon as it comes on. Well, there's editing tools in QuickTime as well. I'm going to open up my video that I just made, and then I'm going to go to the Edit menu. If you scroll down, you'll see the option for trim. This will bring up a bar down here that is bordered by yellow bars. You can scroll this left side to the right to cut out the beginning, or you can scroll the right side to the left to cut out the end. I need to kind of cut out two things because I want it to start with my presentation and end with at the end of my presentation. I don't want them to see me clicking the presentation button and escaping out of my presentation. So I'm going to click over here on this yellow bar on the left, and I'm going to go until I get to my full screen presentation. It's taking a while because I was talking a lot. All right. Here is the beginning of my presentation. Now I want it to make sure it starts as soon as I started talking, so I'm going to put it right about here. Now, I also had to escape out of my presentation at the end. I don't really want them to see that either. I wanted to end on the end of my presentation, so I'm going to come over here to this side and go back to where the end of my presentation before I come out of my full screen. There we go. Oh, not quite. Right about there. Now, when I think I've got it where I want it, I can actually play and make sure that I trimmed it like I wanted it to be. Once I am satisfied with my trim, I go over here to the trim button and click. Now, my video has been trimmed and edited the way I want it to begin and end. As you notice up here, the name has changed because every time you edit a video, it will make a new video for you and you need to resave it. So I'm going to go to File and Save. I'm going to still put it on my desktop, but this time I'm going to call it How Do Clouds Form Final. That tells me that it is done and ready to share. I'm going to click Save.